Well, welcome back, everybody. This is chapter 2 of our farewell to standards rotation sets. So we got our second Zendikar Rising set booster box. As I've said before, we'll fly through this one. The last one was a little long. The last one was a little underwhelming too. But as I've said before, boy, this one's stubborn. The doing a little retrospective as we go through the sets. Zendikar Rising was the first, I believe, set boosters, but you can kind of see they went on to continue to spice up the coalition. I wonder, like, what all you actually get in these. So I wonder if they're just a little. There's a little bit of an underwhelming reaction, to them doing set boosters at first, and people are kind of like, what? Why should I be buying these and just buying draft boosters? Ooh, Agadeem's Awakening, off to a hot start with a mythic on our first pull there. Leave a slot for regular rares and foils. And so, yeah, I've opened 3 boxes of this on the channel so far, which are the only 3 I've ever actually opened. Which is the only boxes of this product I've ever opened. Excited. I think I got a gift pack once, quite a while back. But, yeah, as this leads standard, ooh, Needle Verge Pathway, another one. Wow, so we're doing pretty good. Ooh, and a Felidar Retreat in foil. This card's pretty awesome, man. I played against this in Cube on Arena the other day and got my butt whooped by it. It was just problems for me. I mean, they had Ren in 7 and Cube as well, but yeah, I've had one box that was pretty awesome, and it had an Ancient Tomb as a box topper, and then I've had 2 boxes that were kind of lackluster. The box topper's cool because it's always a land, so I mean, there is some juice in there, and it is a pretty sweet little cherry on top for them to add. But yeah, other than that, haven't seen our old pal Omnath. Hagra Mauling, again, we did see one of those in the last video. And Kaza Royal Chaser. I've seen her on some commander lists. What's her little dealio? Flying Haste, the next instant or sorcery, cast X, where X is the number of wizards. Oh, she's like the red-blue spell copying wizard deck. Okay, that's kind of fun. I could see some value of that in some commander tribal for red and blue wizards. But yeah, all in all, I mean, it's interesting because looking back, ooh, there's our list hit. This set, definitely impacted standard, and I think at the time it was in a tough spot because Eldraine was, I think, still kicking around when it debuted, and Kaldheim kind of picked up the slack. I know it kind of fueled the rogue decks, and some of it went to Deliberate and a Root Runner. What's old Root Runner? It's a spirit, sacrifice it, put target land on top of its owner's library. Huh, that's funky. Okay, interesting. But yeah, as we kind of watch it trail off into the sunset there, it'll be interesting to see where its legacy sticks. I do see several of the cards in this kind of cropping up Commander time to time. And as I mentioned, Agadeem's Awakening I think will stick around. I think that Felidar Retreat will probably stick around. Is Omnath banned in Pioneer? Because I could see Omnath and Omnath style deck, Nimble Trap Heart, but I don't think Party or Kicker's going to do it for us. So, and there's quite a bit of jank. I mean, much like you compare to other Zendikar sets, there are some high highs, and then there are a bunch of like allies and stuff you are trying to duck in between, and kind of these other gimmicks that probably play great in limited, but just don't cut the mustard when we're looking for the thing. Pylath, World Sculptor, creates 0/1 plant token for each land. Okay, so he's a, oh gosh, Spirit of Zendikar. Avenger of Zendikar, landfall, put a +1. Oh, put 4 on a plant. Okay, so he's a type of Avenger of Zendikar card. Not bad, not bad. Didn't even know he was in here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Look at that. Temporal Manipulation. Take an extra turn after this one for 5. Wow. So our list slot showing up with a Big Daddy Mythic. I don't even know what that card's worth. That's from Ultimate Masters. Wasn't quite aware of that card. Time Spiral, or not, Time Spiral, I guess, right, for 5? Or no, Time Spiral has that shuffling effect. Gosh, what is that? It's not Time Walk. What's the classic just 5 take an extra turn? I can't believe we just pulled that. Wow. Okay, interesting. Man, is this box just going to blow the doors off its hinges? let's see what we got. This might be the hot box here. When land enters the battlefield, it gets +2/+2. Okay, he's just the little... Oh, foil Grakma. Not bad, not bad. Grakma sees some play. Great with Gavi Guru Sports, another like Abzan-based token strategy deck. Like, he's that little bank, similar to the Ozolith. You can probably get up to some really neat tricks with him. Between him and the Ozolith and the token he makes, Skyclave Apparition. That card definitely had its time in the sun. Back, I remember seeing him in some standard on Arena. So yeah, we're just kind of saying farewell to these standard sets as we go through. Gonna try to just have that kind of walk us through to where I do my Dominaria United videos, so it'll be kind of like an appropriate farewell. Demon's Disciple. This crab. This funny little crab. I love this guy. This has got to see play in arcades decks, right? Because this is so dope. I know, well, he doesn't say defender. He's not a wall, but he has a big butt in blue. The biggest of butt is 017 the biggest toughness creature without an effect, like no variable, just the printed number. That's wild. Orin Ray Foos. This is a cool card. When it enters battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each attacking creature with a counter on it. That's a great ability in counter-based strategies. Oh, list slot. What do we got here? Springjack Shepherd. When Springjack Shepherd comes into play, put a token for each white mammal. Oh, it's got that first version of Devotion. Man, that makes a ton of creatures. That's great. Especially, I wonder if they play that in like Soul Sisters style decks to just gain a ton of life. Not that that's necessarily what you're trying to do, but that and Super Priest probably have some fun together. Oh, another list card. Let's see what we got. Boy, some interesting stuff on the list. The old list was full of a lot of interesting stuff that I think they were kind of trying to push as like not to be forgotten. Man, Maul of the Skyclaves. I think I've opened that in like every box of this I've opened. And Luminarch Aspirant. That'll probably be around for a while. Pretty good little cleric with a pumping ability and a human. Tormenting Voice and foil, and Merfolk Mistbinder. Hey, blue-green Merfolk Lord. That card's gonna be one that we want to play for a while. And yeah, only from a few years back, Ixalan. So that's a pretty recent addition that they're putting on the list, especially in a set from what, late 2020? I think is Zendikar Rising. It was the like November set of that year. So interesting. Man, looking back at Magic's past as we open some packs here. Nissa. Very nice. Blue, black, 2, 4. Whenever land enters battlefield under control, put a loyalty counter on it. Awesome. +1. Target land is a 3/3. Has haste and menace. Okay, that's a little scary. When you may put a creature card with converted mana cost or less equal to the number of lands you control on the battlefield with 2 counters on it. That's pretty good. Hey, Nissa showing up. Oh, and a foil Agadeem's Awakening? Let's go. Let's go. That's pretty good. So we're at 3 mythics there, and 2 of them are Agadeem's Awakening. One's Nissa Shadow of the Bows, and our list had a take an extra turn mythic. So pretty good. Not I would say not even halfway through the box, and we're at 4 mythics. So that's pretty spicy. Let's keep going. Pumped up now. Tajaru Paragon. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, reveal 6 cards of your library. You may put a creature that shares a type with it among the battlefield into your hand. Okay, that's fine. It's not very good, but it's okay. Let's keep going. Valakut Exploration. We'll be seeing you again. Probably in red sideboards and Pioneer for quite some time. Or Explore. It's Pioneer, right? And Explorer online. Historic. I get confused now with all the arena type formats as well, because I don't play enough. Another Skyclave Apparition. Boy, I've seen that card quite a bit today. It's not a bad card for Spirit-based decks. I was just asking, I was like, man, is Spirit a modern strategy? At this point, that tribe's gotten some love. Ooh, looks like we got a full art in the back there. I'm getting too excited. We're going too fast. Ooh, Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients. Love this art. Look at that art. Isn't that awesome? Create a core, attach it to equipment. Fantastic ability. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a warrior or equipment, put it in your hand for -2. And her -3 is it deals damage equal to twice the number of equipment you control. That's fantastic. Wow, she's great. And I love that art. Look at her just tearing out from the royal there. Lithoforming it. Turn Timber Symbiosis. That's also not a bad card. And another mythic. Wow. So we've now opened more mythics than our last box, and we're not even halfway through these packs. Look at the top 7. You may put a creature card among them on the battlefield. If that card has a converted mana cost 3 or less, it gets 3 counters. This is an awesome card. I honestly think that card's going to see a lot more play over time. Like, just a good little, you know, ripping those top decks in green is what you want. You know, you're ramping, and then you can just ramp into your next fatty. Like, those are fun cards. Anything that resembles a Green Sun Zenith or Genesis Wave type effect is always fun. It feels so good to play. So those are cards we'll definitely see. Hey, another Verazol. Not bad. It's an interesting little card for a kicker, the blue-green kicker deck, if that ever materializes. Let's see what's else in store with us. I'm getting kind of jazzed on this one, guys. Beautiful negate art. I do love that negate art. Scoot Swarm. Hey, there's another classic. That's actually a little hitter. That's a little hitter. Commander decks are going to want him forever. Especially like Beside You and, or not Beside You, I'm sorry. What's their name? Azusa Lost at Seeking type decks playing Urging type effects. Omnath decks. Beautiful signed land. Does our old pal Omnath make an appearance? Oh, another Grakma. We've opened 3 of him across 2 boxes so far. Territorial Sabercat Showcase Foil. Very pretty. Very pretty. We're just going to zip through these commons and uncommons. There it is! Omnath! Wow! What a box, everybody. What a box. This is amazing. Boy, Zendikar knows how to go out in style. Look at that. 4 mana, everything but black. When he enters the battlefield, draw a card, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield you control, gain 4 life. It's the first time. If it's the second, you add 4 mana. If it's the third, he deals 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker you don't control. That's awesome. That's awesome. Omnath, you are so cool, bud. Dang. Look at us over here. What are we on? 6 mythics plus 1 in the list slot, and we've got about 10 more packs to go. Wild. About 10 more packs to go, everybody. What else are we gonna find today? This is a hot box here. This one's got all the goods. I don't know if there's much now. Magmatic Channel, cool card, cool card. Arcbound Slith, what is this? 2 colors from looks like Darksteel. Fifth Dawn. Whenever Arcbound Slith deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Oh, modular. Okay, interesting. And whenever it deals damage to a player, put counters on it. Huh, I could see where that actually probably sees maybe some commander play and a token strategy. You know? Is that a card you keep around to just give itself more tokens and proliferate? It's only modular 1. Ooh, looks like we got some other goodies back here. Null Priest of Oblivion. Vampire Cleric. Wow, 2 relevant tribes. Menace Lifelink. Whenever it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target What? To your battlefield? That card's fantastic. 6 mana to just come out? Yeah, we'll go for it. Way! What's going on, guys? This box is bonkers. Look at this. 2 more mythics, 2 copies of Ashaya here in the same pack. Twins! We had twins. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. What the heck? Oh, well. Let's add it to the stack. That's crazy. So we're at 8 mythics on this box, and we got 8 more packs to go. The math supports that we should probably open one more honest mythic. Looks like we might have a list slot hit in the back. This has been a good box. We're a little light on some of the lands we wanted to see, but otherwise, I mean, Planeswalker, Omnath, there's Hydra Mauling. What do we got here? Tree of Tales, Artifact Land, not too shabby. Those are always sweet to have an extra copy of. Definitely when you want those for your commander. So, okay, wow. Here we go. I mean, see more, but this box has been nuts. I can't wait to see. Does the box hopper bring us back down to earth, or does it just keep the juice, the power flowing? Let the power flow. The hedrons are aligned. That is for certain. Okay, there's that little low cost wipe. Not bad for 5. Little pricey. Oh, cool. Little Ikoria reprint in the art. Our old buddy, the Street Shark. That guy definitely has big Street Shark energy. That's for sure. Big Street Sharks guy there. In the 90s, he was all about rollerblades and mutation and ooze and other cool things like that. And then he got his wish. He became a Street Shark. And the rest is history. You know, I think the Street Sharks would do well in the modern era. Cutting like TikToks about like just being like alphas and lifting weights. I think, you know, in all honesty, I think the Street Sharks would be crushing it on certain sectors of social media in the modern day. But we love sharks on this channel. What's going on? It is well known. It is well documented, our love of sharks on this channel. That is for sure. Might be Big Cat's cards, but we like sharks. Linvala, Shield Seagate. What's up, Linvala? She's an angel wizard. She became a wizard. Blue, white, 1, 3/3 flying. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party, choose target non-land permanent control. It can't. Okay, so she shuts it down. Sacrifice her. Hexproof or indestructible. And creatures gain that. So great shields, and I could see that second ability. Party is just such a dog of a mechanic, though, man. Why you gotta put that on her? If she had any other ability, like a landfall or something, little loco art there. He's get ya. Boy, yeah. So let's rip through here. Coralheim Chronicler, a Merfolk. Whenever you cast a kick spell, draw a card. Oh, this guy. Yeah. Not bad for kicker. And Cleric of Life's Bond. Whenever another cleric enters battlefield in your control, gain 1 life. Whenever you gain a life for the first time, put a... This guy's great. Man, there are some great cleric tribal in this set. That's great. Way to tap into something cool on that. They really picked up something. I mean, I remember Ailey. What was that Orzhov 2-drop commander from Battle for Zendikar and some of the other potential, but seeing them just go back and saying, hey, there's still nooks and crannies in Zendikar we can explore. Throw to McKinney. Not a bad card. Oh, Felidar Retreat in the showcase. Love that. That's awesome. Felidar Retreat is a good card. I got my butt whooped by it the other day. I just couldn't deal with it fast enough. Even bringing a Kaya in to kill it, it was too late. With that and Renin 7, I was just having trouble, and I could have stabilized, but oh well. I even had the Crypto Agony. Zareth San, the Trickster. He's pretty cool. 4/4 flash. He's a Merfolk rogue for 5. Return an unblocked attacking rogue. Yeah, so he's got kind of a pseudo ninjutsu ability. He's pretty cool. Coveted prize. We got 2 rares on the day there. And a foil common, that's Spitfire Legak, that's featured prominently on some of the tokens. Here's just so we can remember how to play. Don't get it twisted. All right, last 2. Quite the box, though. Do we get one more list slot or one more mythic? Does the sun shine on us just a little brighter? Just a little more glimmer of sunlight before we say goodbye to probably, I mean, outside of a special circumstance, probably some of the last you'll see for a very long time. Tajuru Paragon, but there's still more to go. Archpriest, there's the other one of it, and a foil. So 2 more of those party creatures. I am not big on party, so we're going to fly right past that. It just bums me out to read party. It really does. I don't know why. There's very few things in Magic that make me feel that negative, but I get a similar feeling to like thinking about spending money on packs of homelands as I do reading party. Huh. This is a fun little card. Relic Robber. I like him. That's great. Cool. All right, well, little Goblin showing up for the finale. But as you see, we've had a pretty juicy box. This has been the best Zendikar Rising box I think I've opened, even with the lightness on lands. So let's see our cherry on the top here. Our Zendikar Rising Expedition box topper. Our final expedition while it's in standard. Let's see, where does it take us? Here's the moment of truth. Valakut, awesome. Valakut the Molten Pinnacle. Awesome card. Still just a valuable card that people want to play in a very cool expedition treatment. Man, Valakut is still doing its thing. Good to see. Some 15 years later, 16 plus, Valakut still standing strong. Well, another mythic. So, brings us to 9 mythics plus a 10th with temporal manipulation. Guys, this was an absolute killer of a box. Thank you for joining me, and Zendikar Rising, thank you for being in standard. We'll see you when we see you down on the road. Peace, everybody. Stay tuned for more of this Farewell to Standard.